Namaste and welcome to today's episode. We are seeing that allergies are on a rise right now. Lot of kids, lot of adolescents are finding lot of food that they're becoming allergic to. Now we know that allergies lead to our immune system to be hyper vigilant. When our immune system gets hyper vigilant, our immune system starts to react. When the immune system starts to react, we have what we call as inflammation. And when we have inflammation, we know there is a lot of issues that our system or our body goes through. Now we have to understand how allergies impact the immune system and how it can create an issue for us down the line in our body, and what are the foods and what are the lifestyle tricks that we can do to fix this quickly and effectively. Now if you take any anti-allergic drugs, they will only suppress your symptom. They will not be able to fix the symptom or the issue that you are having. So you have to understand how allergies impact first, and then what you can add in your routine to help you fight those allergies. So this is where our allergies or our immune system gets dysfunctional. This might look like a complicated slide, but I'll just guide you through. If you follow the marker here, we have genetics. Okay, we have our genes which we get from our father and from our mother, and there are certain genes which makes us allergic to certain food. Now when we have genes like almost 3% of the world population has got celiac genes, but out of that only 1% or 0.3% of overall population actually went on to have a genetic disorder of celiac, which was there in their parents and which the kids have also got. Now when you have genetic issues followed by poor nutrition, now this is something which is big right now. When we say big, just because the food gets overly processed, okay, the food is no longer as nutritious as it was 20, 30, 40, 50 or 60 years ago. There's less vitamin C in our food, there's less B vitamins in the food, there's less magnesium in our soil. So obviously the nutrition is poor. Okay. Then unhealthy lifestyle. Now if your lifestyle is not around proper sleep, it does not have enough hydration, you are not focusing on being physically active, not looking as emotionally de-stressing yourself, then there is an unhealthy lifestyle which can also lead to a dysfunction in your immune system. Other thing that does our immune system a lot of harm is hormone imbalance. Now particularly look at hormones like DHEA, estrogen, progesterone, insulin. If they are out of whack, if they are out of balance, or if they are not able to get detoxified from your body, then you'll have an immune system which will have lot of issues. Okay, xenobiotic exposure, so use of plastic, okay, use of microwaves, use of lot of chemicals on our skin. With all this lockdown, we are seeing a lot of takeaway deliveries, a lot of plastic material being used to store piping hot food and delivered fresh to you. This plastic is getting leached. It has got BPA, BPH, which is getting leached into your food, putting you into lot of xenobiotic exposure. Now these xenobiotic exposures usually they decouple your estrogen, and then the estrogen which your body is producing naturally does not find a receptor, leading it to cause a lot of harms to you. And lastly is your mitochondrial dysfunction. When I say mitochondrial dysfunction, means your cells have mitochondria which generate energy. Now if your cells are not able to generate enough energy, then whatever you are eating is not getting utilized, and what is not getting utilized is remaining in your system for circulation, causing your immune system to react to it. Now this is very, very common in people who are diabetic or who are taking diabetic or blood lowering medication. Okay. Now when you eat food, okay, with all these lifestyle, you're already causing your immune system to not function properly. Now when you eat food, okay, which your immune system is not able to accept, let's say a food which has got a lot of additives, a lot of colors, a lot of bulking agents, a lot of preservatives, chemicals, food which is highly processed, which has been used with hydrogenated fat, deep fried, food which has been charred grilled, char grilled, which has got something like French fries, which have been deep fried, where the protein molecule has changed. Your immune system gets exposed to antigens. Now, antigens are something what our immune system reacts to. Okay, and against these antigens, your immune system is, if it works properly, will create antibodies. So this antigen exposure can be internal, can be external. Now, if this is working with impaired digestion, now digestion goes down as we age. Okay, or digestion goes down if you are under stress. Now, if your impaired digestion is there, what will happen? These antigens will get absorbed in your through your blood system, through your gut, into your body. When they get absorbed, they cause your immune system to get hyperactive. So you'll see a lot of skin diseases, a lot of autoimmune disorders, a lot of allergies, asthma, which is on the rise. Okay. Now, when this hyperactive immune system is there, it releases the cytokine release, which is your inflammatory marker, which we are seeing especially in this pandemic. Now, this cytokine will eventually cause more allergies to you. More allergies will make your immune system more complex. What it also does is, this antigen, when it gets absorbed, it starts to do what we call as molecular mimicry. Means the molecules of it combine together to create a new molecule that the immune system does not recognize. So maybe you're eating wheat or rice or a protein or an organic food, but if your immune system is doing molecular mimicry, your body will start to react to that food. And that's the reason when you do your allergy test, you'll find out a lot of foods that you're eating, you have never eaten, you are allergic to. Now, when your immune system is hyperactive, what it does is, it creates complex immune formation. Means then whatever you eat, your immune system starts to react to it, leading to a lot of issues. And what it also does is, it increases your gut permeability and what we call as a leaky gut. When you have leaky gut, whatever you are eating, you're getting more allergies in your body. So this is how our immune system works. Because our genetics are poor nutrition, unhealthy lifestyle, hormone imbalance, exposure, low energy made in our cells, and exposure to food that is not right, your immune system has started to react. Now, if this is a condition that most of us have, especially kids, especially teenagers, what can we do? There are certain foods, certain lifestyles, certain things that you should start adding them either as food form, preferably, or as a supplement form. What are those? Focus on your sleep. I think this will be your number one tool to handle any issues. Second is, ensure that you're taking enough vitamin E either through food or through supplement form. If mushroom, they upregulate your both T and B regulatory cells, which is very good in building immunity, which is very good to reduce your allergies and hyperactive immune system. Obviously, if you're currently sensitive to any of such foods, you would have to fix your gut before you add these foods. Okay, zinc, very good for immunity, very good for fighting allergies, very good for ensuring that you are away from this virus as well. Hydration, enough water. If you're drinking iced teas, if you're drinking black teas, if you're drinking coffees or caffeine, increase your hydration almost to every 1 cup of iced tea, increase your hydration by at least 3 to 4 glasses. Selenium. Now, selenium is needed to convert your thyroid hormone. Okay, very important, because that's where the energy is generated, and that's where your mitochondrial energy or your ability to convert food into energy for the cell will be high. Wheatgrass, I can't emphasize more on this food, and I think that's the super food that we have. Fresh, powder form, whatever you can take, you should take it. Turmeric, okay, either in supplement form, either in raw as in on a daily dose, or in your diet, it has to go up in consumption. Your body does not store turmeric for very long time, so you might have to daily include this. Eating hygiene. We have all been talking about, most of us are aware about eating hygiene. Aloe vera, very good for healing your gut lining. CoQ10. If you are diabetic, you are taking metformin, you are taking any diabetic medicines, this is highly recommended for you so that your cells make enough energy because they are underperforming due to high blood sugar that you have. Pomegranate, wonder fruit. I think females should definitely ensure that they are eating at least twice or thrice in a week a medium-sized pomegranate, fresh or maybe in the juice form, freshly made juice. Boiled or sprouted peanuts with skin, with the red skin that they have, not the roasted one, because roasted peanuts are becoming a lot of people are becoming allergic to a lot of roasted peanuts. It's one of the highest food sensitivity allergen that we find worldwide, and also on the labels if you read. Magnesium, wonder mineral that most of us are deficient and most of us have to focus on in our diet. B complex. Greens, so a lot of green leafy vegetables in your diet. Add as much variety as often as you can in salads, in your vegetables, in your smoothies, in your green juices. Follow a low antigen diet. A low antigen diet is diet where there is less of wheat, less of eggs, less of shellfish, less of dairy, and less of citrus fruits if you are allergic. Beans, baked beans, red kidney beans, black beans, any sort of beans are a good source of prebiotics, good source of fiber, good source of protein for your body. Ensure that your vitamin D sufficiency is there. You need to manage it at 30 to 35 up to 40 ng per ml levels. If it is not there, take supplements, take daily supplements for it, but ensure that your vitamin D sufficiency is always maintained. Vitamin C, high doses of vitamin C have been seen very good when it comes to managing allergies. Raw onion and garlic, good source of quercetin. Quercetin, as we all know, is a bioflavonoid which helps to fight allergies. Omega-3, fatty acids plus ALA, alpha lipoic acid, EPA, DHA and GLA, either through food or through supplement forms are needed, because this ensures that your cells are fluid in nature, they are not rigid, and the inward and outward within the cell is as smooth as possible. Red grapes, berries and seeds with limited nuts. So these are the foods and categories that one should definitely start to add, because this will calm your immune system. This will ensure that your inflammation is down, and we know if our inflammation is down, if our immune system is calm, the immune system has got its innate immune response and an adaptive immune response to fight any virus, bacteria, pathogen, anything that you come in contact with. The more your body comes in contact with, the more your immune system gets strengthened if it is not hyperactive. So focus on these things. They will help in the long way on managing and helping you thrive versus just surviving on pharmaceutical drugs. Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and we'll catch up soon. Namaste.